What is up, guys? Viv here. Coming at you with a solo video for Ascent to Madness, Mad King fight. I noticed it was kind of easy yesterday, so I just woke up this morning with an ambitious idea to attempt to solo it, and after a good amount of tries, I managed to not die completely when fighting. But anyways, during the video I'll talk about how I managed to solo it, and might talk about my build that I used some, and then I'll probably talk about some general info about my channel. But the video, I want to kind of apologize in advance. I had to edit out some of the footage because I had to split it into two parts, first of all, because it just, I mean, being a solo boss fight, you're supposed to fight with multiple people. It took a long time, so yeah, I had to edit out some stuff in order to squeeze it into a two-part video. But anyways, for the fight on the first floor here, you see me killing all these ads. It's basically a massive fight for survival and running around like a crazy man. Mad King eventually pops out, and it gets pretty rough unless you run away from him. You can get out of combat with him and some of the mobs. That's one weird thing about this dungeon, like, things seem to leash pretty easily if you run away, including the boss. And the boss doesn't regenerate HP when you're out of combat with him, which is really strange. But that's the way it works, because it has to work that way, because when you jump down later floors, you're out of combat with him for a while, so it'd be really lame if you regenerated at all. But anyways, yeah, you kill the ads on the first floor. Saw at the beginning of the video me doing all the emote things. I screwed up a bit at first, but then I got the hang of it. I just can't ever remember which pictures correspond to which emotes, so I was kind of frantically doing that. But yeah, basically stay alive, run around a lot here, and just try to survive and kill these ads. You really need to make room for yourself. But once you manage to kill all the ads, the fight on the first floor is basically the exact same thing as the fights on the second and third floor, because you're just fighting the boss. So I decided, after finishing off the ads, which is the hard part of this floor, to go ahead and edit out the rest of the first floor, because it's, I mean, it's the same thing. So that's what I did, and so a little bit about what the Mad King himself does, since we're getting ready to come up on fighting him. One of his abilities, and I was wrong, by the way, in my last video, he does all of his abilities on every floor. It's just if you kill him too fast, you might not see him use one on the earlier floor. But anyways, one of his abilities, he summons scarecrows on the ground, and they pulse an AoE that sends crows after you that deal damage over time. So the best thing to do is kind of stay out of the AoE, but stay close to the scarecrow. So like, have yourself and the boss and the scarecrow form like a 90-degree angle, so that you're always able to hit both the scarecrow and the boss. The reason that's important is because if the boss manages to kill you, which he probably will several times throughout the fight, you can use the scarecrows to rally and get back up and start fighting him some more. They're pretty easy to take down. So, yep, there's tip number one. Next abilities he does is that pumpkin summoning thing, which is right there, actually, conveniently. Yeah, you just want to stay away from all the AoEs. Sometimes you're going to have to dodge out of it, because they'll spawn like a million of them all around you. It's not too bad, though. It's pretty easy, and even if you do get hit by them, it's not really that big of a deal. The worst ability to get hit by, I got obstructed like a million times there. The worst ability to get hit by is his 3-hit combo move. And it's actually right here. He swings those projectiles. The third projectile swing, that's where I edited the video. The third projectile swing he shoots out 3 of those projectiles, and it's usually best if you try to dodge as much of those projectiles as possible, but especially that last one right there that you just saw, because it does a significant amount of damage. I was in hectic combat a lot of the time, so I didn't necessarily do everything as perfectly as I could have, but I know what I should have done, and that's what I'm telling you guys. So anyways, those 3 projectiles, I don't know, as a warrior you can dodge maybe the second one and the first one if you're really lucky, and the third one you can use your Greatsword number 3 ability just at the right time to evade that one as well. It's one of the great things about Greatsword is you can use the number 3 ability as like a third evade. You want to avoid doing what I just did there though, and whirlwinding the Scarecrow if there's not another Scarecrow around, because you really need to at least have one Scarecrow up when you're fighting him so that you can rally off of it. Especially if you've killed all the mobs on the floor, which by the way, this floor, when you jump down, right to the left there, well now it's to the right, that's where you want to jump down instead of over on the left pathway. You can jump down here, because if you jump down on the point over there, he aggroes you instantly and you can't fight the enemies as easily. Get rid of him before you engage him. But anyways, yeah, just dodge the pumpkins, stay out of the Scarecrow AoE so you don't get hit by crows a lot. Keep yourself with a 90-degree angle, and try to dodge as many of his combo moves as possible. Here I almost died, but luckily I was able to use my 3 ability and get some kills, and that's one of the beauties of the traits of the warrior. You can use that. There's a trait you can use to use that ability, and then if you kill something, you're alive again. It's like insanely OP when you're trying to do solo stuff like this. But anyways, yeah, so that's about it. I mean, it's just a battle of attrition and survival, because you can't just out DPS him, obviously, because he has a bajillion HP for soloing purposes. So yeah, just stay alive, heal as much as possible, use your condition removal abilities or whatever. Like when you go from the first floor to the second and third floor, on the second and third floor you want to have abilities that remove fear. Like for a warrior, it's Shake It Off, because it gets more and more dangerous the further down you go to get feared off of edges and stuff, especially on the third floor. You can get feared off of edges pretty easily, even if you're trying to avoid scarecrows, like it was like your last breath thing you had to do. So yeah, you want to go ahead and avoid those scarecrows, but also have an ability in case you get hit by one. And I know you might be asking, like, why are you putting so much effort into explaining this fight when it's going to be taken out of the game soon anyways? What's wrong with you, Viv? But I always live for challenge in games and like just having fun and like trying to do something hard. So to me, I mean, it's about if you're the kind of player like me that likes a challenge and wants to try something difficult but possible, I just wanted to challenge you, you know, like say, hey, maybe you should try this. Maybe you would enjoy trying to solo this guy. Just to say you did it. Why not? I mean, it's fun. And that's the whole point of games anyways, is to have fun. So, yeah, I hope you guys will try this out. That's pretty much it for the strategy of the boss. As for what my build was, I mean, if there's any demand for it, I might go ahead and explain it in a different video, but basically it's just like your typical like 20, 30, 0, and then like I think 20 and 1 tree, so you can get the revive ability from the downed move. But I don't know, I'll probably make a video about it. I've been meaning to make a video about warrior builds and like in-depth analysis, kind of, in a way, of different like things that relate to the warrior class. But I'll probably do that in the future, if not the immediate future. But anyways, yeah, there'll be a second part to this video. I might go ahead and just upload this video now though, because I mean it might take me a while to edit and commentate and all that stuff on this second part of it. But yeah, so if you like the video, please like and subscribe. It'll help me out a lot, and I'll see you guys next time.